a girlfriend, I don't go for. You people should not push me to open my mouth. I don't like to stir public anger. I know too much, I know so well, but I keep my mouth shut because my priority is for the government to do what is needful. Dapo, don't go far. More than 4 governors have called me this morning, and I've started to send them chats of when, as far back as May, Uncle Teddy, I was reporting Dapo to you concerning ambulance. You said this is really disheartening. You were trying to get in. So many. All of you. If you want me to start letting these people know the battles and the wars that we fight, we will scatter this social media. Good morning, fellow citizens of Nigeria. My name remains just Aditun. Alright, so I posted a video yesterday concerning Governor Dapo Abiodun. And then before I go on with this video, I want to sincerely apologize to you that you are watching this video. I think I owe you more explanation than what I have been giving you. Because I see that people on social media only react to what they see. But we react to what they bring to us and how we can help and how far we can go helping. Now, I said that Abiodun does not have any ambulance. And I want you people to understand that before I will come out and say something, I must have given such a person countless opportunities to prove himself. So, because I don't come to social media to, post how, how far we go to make the government accountable and responsible, does not mean that we are not doing anything. Activism or advocacy or social welfare or taking care of children, securing their future is not a competition. It's about we knocking doors and the doors will open and people benefit. People say, yes, I am APC wife and I still support them or what? I am more connected to APC from my mother's side and my father's side than Larry Adeni that I'm married to. Larry Adeni, before I married him, worked with Lagos State about 10 years ago. So as at the time I married him, he was not even working for Lagos State anymore. But I have always used my connections to open doors for public benefit. If there's any politician that will say that I, Adeto, have come to their office to bring any single proposal for my personal self, or any to come and seek for any funds for my pocket, let that politician come out. Dapo Abiodun, I have chatted you personally. Your wife and I were from the same hometown. You know my family. You stole my father's land. You sold my father's estates. So it's not as if you don't know me. So many times I will call Dapo's wife. The woman will be in tears because she can't help. So many times we have needed ambulance. They never provided. There was a case we did where a girl was sexually molested and they still hit her with hammer. She was on the phone with me on video call. That hospital was on strike, Songo. There was no single doctor. I snapped the case file. I sent it to her. We were brainstorming. How do we help? Lagos State called me. We had to contact Lagos State. I insult Jade Sanwo-Olu more than any governor in this country. But you will call Jade Sanwo-Olu and Jade will still respond. We still fought a few days ago. But call him now. He will still respond because he respects that this is about our citizens and not personal issues. Governor sent a brand new ambulance. We lifted that child to save the girl's life. We had to move the child from Songo, and they were calling every second, Madam, sorry, we're in traffic. When it comes to police cases, we will report in police station. Once I call them, or once they see it on my page, they will reach out to me, and they'll be waiting for me at the police station, buzzing me with phone call. Madam, we are here, we are waiting. That is a responsive governor. Omoni Oboli, what do you call her name? Bam Bam. I was abroad. They called me in the middle of the night that a woman wanted to commit suicide. I picked up my phone in the middle of the night. I called the PAM sec. She picked up my phone. They sent police people there to rescue. That is what Adeton is. That is who I am. I want to be able to call anybody for public service and you respond. Not that you be feeling big. Even Nashiwaju will insult him and he still responds. So who the hell are you, Dapo? Who the hell are you, Dapo Abiodun? Who the freaking hell are you? I put personal sentiments aside. And when we need to protect our children's life, anybody knows me. I don't joke with it. We went to Ikorodu. A girl was sexually molested. That place took us about 3 hours from Ikorodu to get there. That place was under Ogun State. Dapo Abiodun's wife still went there. She's not doing this in the capacity of the wife of the governor. And the wife as a mother.
Thank you.
We call ourselves. We help ourselves. We support ourselves. That is our affiliation to the government.
Okay? Oh yeah. Say bye-bye to mommy.
So many cases. SHANGBAFO, how many cases have I called to? A child was beaten in school and the boy died. The students were telling me when I got there, very far place. They rolled the boy's body out. No single ambulance could help. The children there were telling me that if this was Lagos, they would have seen a number to call. SHANGBAFO, which day did you print this response call? How many cases? If I have not done cases in Ogun State this year, I have done about 700. And you are telling me that the governor has ambulance and they have never for once. What about the case of the child that was burnt? We moved the boy from Ijebu-Ode to Lagos, to Shagam. Even when we go to Shagam, I called Lagos. Let's bring this child to pediatrics. Burns and trauma. I have patients there. They were telling me that I should start bringing, regardless of the fact that it was Ogun State. Lagos is always willing to welcome me and the problems of these children. That is all I ask for, Dapo. If you cannot give me, we will fight to your grave. Attend to children. Education, health, social welfare. Don't joke with me and it at all. Let me call, a phone call, and there's a response. I am not calling you because I want to eat or I'm hungry, I want to buy gold. I am contented. My families are supporting your government. Let the whole world know. We have supported you more than anybody who supports you in this country. But when I'm asking for things for the public, or Biba Banla Yaeda, you must do it. If you don't do it, we will work. You can send me to jail. So, fellow citizens of Nigeria, I don't talk without evidence. So many, too many. Dapo will never respond. Educational, even his commissioner of education, we had to fight before we became friends. And those ones now, they will say, Madam, just call us. And there's another she'll tell me that she's not around, she's in America, but let us see what she can do. Social welfare. We went to rescue somebody along Badagry. You are sending Okada to come and lift the patient from Lagos to Badagry. Dapo, how can you be so heartless? How can you be so insensitive? For like a girlfriend, you people should not push me to open my mouth. I don't like to stir public anger. I know too much, I know so well, but I keep my mouth shut because my priority is for the government to do what is needful. Dapo, don't go far. More than 4 governors have called me this morning, and I've started to send them chats of when, as far back as May, Uncle Teddy, I was reporting Dapo to you concerning ambulance. You said this is really disheartening. You were trying to get in. So many. All of you. If you want me to start letting these people know the battles and the wars that we fight, we will scatter this social media. But I believe that social media is for us to come get justice. The battles that I fight, the sleepless night that I go through for people to benefit. Allow me spill the milk.
Trying to find our way to Abiodun. Everybody asking for updates.
So let's just keep it like this. When I call you, when there is a case, people come to report me. People trust me to that level. I have gained public trust. The government knows, Asiwaju knows I will never tell a lie. So when I call you as any government official, make sure you respond before you close your eye and open it. I don't call you and you will neglect. Whatever position you are, I will ensure until you are demoted. I am that powerful in this country. But I don't gloat. And I respect people. I respect my people. Because we will fight today. I have exploited every avenue for public benefits. So that all those people calling me on behalf of you, let them just pause. Because we will spill the milk on this social media. And Nigerians will be shocked. But like I said, I respect citizens. I respect Nigerians. I love my country. And everybody knows that I don't joke with anybody. Because to me, everybody is equal. Nobody is special. We are all equal. If Anthony Joshua can receive a treatment, another person too should be able to receive the treatment. We voted all of you into power. So you owe us that responsibility to provide for us what we ask for the common man. So if I'm in that position to drag you until you give the public, the masses, the poor, what belongs to them, come and arrest me. You are Titani. In this country, I will tell you your story, Dapo. I will tell you your story. You will not be the one to tell me a story. You will not provide for the masses. You will not provide for the masses, their own country, their motherland. Bring it on. I'm waiting for you. Bring it on. I will spill the milk on social media. I will post everything. People will see the pain that you have been going through to get you people to do the needful and be responsible. Nigeria, I go follow na enter YouTube and Netflix next year. So we have been shouting since morning, since yesterday, that 2 people died in the accident. And the Anthony Joshua, by now, is in the UK receiving proper medical treatment. Asiwaju has told us that he has spoken to the mother and he has spoken to Dapo. And Dapo has assured presidency. Dapo, where they Ghana? Updates, Dapo Abiodun is in Ghana. Afiko malopati non. Afiko malopati come and fobri lo yukiri non. Impregnating people up and down. Dapo malopati spend state funds. The governor that we are talking that does not have one single ambulance. Dapo just bought 20 Jeep, whether not Land Cruiser, be them call them, SUV for all the local government chairman. Meanwhile, your state does not have one ambulance. Shebi, I told people that by the end of today, Dapo should post the ambulance that they have in their state. SFO Joe, you are telling me that I have access to any government parastatal in this country. Yes. Thank you for acknowledging that. How many cases have I called you personally to handle? How many cases have I done with Ogun State this year? Have you people ever sent an ambulance? You people don't have one. Everything that is related to ambulance, it is Jade Sanwo-Olu. Even this Anthony Joshua, Lagos State people met you halfway. And that is one thing, the one credit I give to Lagos State. If I post anything on my page, they will call me. Before I get there, they are waiting. Dapo, going. He will not even respond. Even his friends will say, we are still trying to reach him. Unresponsive. A governor without compassion. Give it to Dapo Abiodun. Dapo is a governor without compassion. I don't know who gave birth to that man. Whoever gave birth to that man, you're supposed to be begging God for forgiveness. Ogun State does not have one single ambulance. I am telling you people. I am telling you people because I have been to all medical facilities that Ogun State has. I run an NGO called Feed a Child. So I know what I'm saying. I will not just sit there in my house if I don't have case. And what I do is I always try to connect the government to take responsibility. That Abiodun has never sent ambulance. Never. He doesn't have it. He should stop deceiving people. If they have it, let him show. This is the second time they are leaving. Any responsible government, first time, you should put so much effort into medical infrastructure, academics, health system is priority, social welfare is priority. Go to Ogun State and tell them you want to drop a child in with social welfare. Bed bug, look at the kind of bed they would have carried Anthony Joshua to. You people should see it. I will show you a view of Dapo Abiodun General Hospital. You people should go to General Hospital in Shagam and go and check the status of the hospital. Nothing. When you say the award of the most useless governor, give it to Dapo Abiodun with all humility. Give it to Dapo with all humility and compassion. Egba Sonik, Egba Wasiu, can play for Dapo. Dapo is the most useless governor. The only place you will see Dapo active is where he will steal and loot state funds, collect people's land, sell it to Chinese people, go and meet airports. He said he has built airports, generating funds. Any other place where they will spend money, Dapo Abiodun does not have one single infrastructure. I'm still waiting for people to come and tell Nigerians that just Adeton is telling lies. You people should come and tell Nigerians that just Adeton Makamua, I'm telling lies. Well, now I won't see the lie. Dapo, the way you arrange the SUV you want to give to governors, arrange the ambulance, we are coming to check. President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, set up a committee to go and investigate what I am saying about Dapo. Dapo cannot produce 2 ambulances. 2 functional ambulances that Abiodun does not have it in the whole of Abeokuta. If anything happens, FMCH, nothing is happening there. It's as dirty, you will see rats climbing patient's bed. I have been there. That's why when you go to all these houses, they tell you cannot do video, you cannot snap picture, because they have so many skeletons in their cupboard. They have it there. Dapo Abiodun. I'm still waiting for the ambulance I told you to parade. It's no news that I went for your festival yesterday. Yes, I went to celebrate our culture. I went to celebrate our values. I went to celebrate with our Oshas. And I definitely went to celebrate with thousands and countless of mixed breed, mixed cultured, mixed intellectuals that came to celebrate. I saw a lot yesterday and I picked a lot yesterday. Our culture remains valued. And I'm doing this video because I want to send out a special appeal to our federal government. Yesterday, I saw glitz, I saw glamour. I saw how fast and how prompt the government can act when it has to bring value to our states and value to our culture. You know, a night before, I was, opportune and privileged to visit the Kabiyesi Oba Nikoro because I wanted to understand the indebtedness, why they will announce a year in less than a month, and everything became so organized. So when government wants to do something, government will do it, forget it. But that is not the cocoa of the matter today. The cocoa of the matter today is, I want to make a special appeal. I want to plead with the Ministry of Arts and Culture. I want to specially plead with the Ministry of Education. And I want to plead with my dearest father, Bogufura Omolodo Ide. The way you are fixing infrastructure and all of that, I want you to pay special attention to our educational system when in relation to culture and tradition. I saw lawyers, doctors, people at the peak of their profession, educated, uneducated, street boys. It was a mixture of everybody coming together, all because of our culture. But it was very disappointing or unrealizing that some things have not been upheld with highest value. A lot of times they were saying you cannot snap this Osha. All cameras turned off, this and that. And this morning I woke up on the media space and everything they said they should not snap. I want more you want to snap where. They heard it, but these children, our children don't understand the indebtedness of the spirituality involved in these Oshas. They don't respect our culture. They cannot help to preserve what they don't know. Yet, they said, don't snap. It is forbidden. It is a taboo. As according to, they said, Akishiku had to go and hide Oshadimu won padà gbé Oshadimu Jade. And why is this happening? These people cannot respect or preserve what they don't know. We've ripped our generation off our values, our culture, our tradition. When Kabiyesi Oba Nikoro said, I should come around 5:30, that I should come and see how the spirit is being invoked, and then later, maybe yesterday night, in the middle of the night, they will dismantle the house where they built for Osha to come up and all of that. Unfortunately, Emi Frami Osha Odeiro Osha. If not, I wanted to go and see, because I want to respect our culture more. This has nothing to do with our religion as a born-again Christian or as a Muslim or as this. No, our culture is our culture, our tradition is our tradition, our norms is our norms, and our values remain values. But they need to be protected. And the only way you can protect something is when you understand it. If you give me 1 billion now, and I don't know how that money is being made, I can squander it and spend it. But when you work hard, you understand the indebtedness of getting these things. our younger generation would love and also help to preserve it. If not, everything is content for them. They don't care. So when we say we are raising a generation that didn't benefit anything, it's not about infrastructures only. Even the major information, the important information that they are supposed to know. These are things that will be passed on. Passed on to generation and generation. According to the way Baba Nikoro explained to me, he even told me that when these Oshas want to come out, they will go to Brazil, Cotonou, Benin, Oyo, Ibadan, different places where there are powers. And they will take and come. And when the spirit is invoked, people can go there to pray and all of that. That is the strength in what we've always had. But our children don't know. So this is not to disrespect or disobey the law or disobey the instructions. It is because they don't know. Hence, why we need to go back to teaching history in our schools. Particularly if you are schooling in Lagos State, you have to understand. They have to at least understand, and you are Dimu, and you are Gere, and you are this. Is very important. I saw a lot of people from diaspora, white people came, just because they wanted to experience it. They've heard about it, but they want to experience it. And what people value outside of our own region is what we don't value, and we've ripped our younger generation off it. It was yesterday that I understood how the Elegushis, the Oba Elegushis, Oba Onirus, and all of them became. The distinct difference, because I saw some of them wearing some specific white cap, even in the palace, and they said, these ones are white caps, these ones are Macy's. You know, they explained a whole lot of things, and it was an eye-opener for me. So please, I want to plead with the government. Our culture needs to be preserved. Our culture needs to be respected. But you cannot tell me to respect what I don't know. You cannot tell me to preserve what I have no history or knowledge about. So our children need to know. A lot of young children were there yesterday. They only came because of the glitz and the glamour. They only came because the crowd, the numbers, the different colors of costumes and all of that. Do they understand the gravity? Nope. But they have to. So it's a must for us that we have to go back to respecting, teaching, educating. As a matter of fact, e-books, e-learnings on Google, on YouTube, documentaries should be made readily available. This is where the Ministry of Tourism, Lagos State, Youth and Development, all of them, they need to put all hands on deck. Because yesterday, I saw a collation, what South Africans call the spirit of togetherness, regardless of your age, your pedigree, your culture, your religion, your wealth. And everybody was together under the same costume. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that beautiful? So please, once again, I'm appealing to the federal government. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, when we need to fight, we fight. When we need to say the truth, we say the truth. And one reason why we will not keep talking is because we have a president that listens. Asiwaju listens. No matter how you insult him, he listens. Tomorrow we will still fight. I will still drag the president. But that does not mean that when we need to let him know that we need these things, we will not say it. And that is the reason why I am saying it here, because politics, activism is different from us respecting, valuing. It doesn't mean because I'm a prophetess or I'm a born again. No. Gbogbo wọn tá bá dé ń ṣàdúrà kó gbà fún wa kó má takò wa kó jójú wa ṣe kó já rí lọ kó já rí bọ̀ kó já rí gbé kó já rí jù òun nílẹ̀ òun sì lókè òòṣà dé mama jẹ́ òòṣà àṣà wa ìṣe wa, they will continue to be, and we all must respect it regardless of God Almighty remains the supremacy. Our culture must be respected and upheld. Thank you all.